Hello everyone, it's Gwathorn from Gwathorn's Games, and today I am playing this soon to go defunct Trapper of Foes, and I'm in Bree. Now, I've got a few things to do in here. I've got to talk to some people. I've got a few things left in Ered Luin, but I'm just not going to do those temporarily. I want to get some quests done in Bree. Okay, so no time for tours. Yes, there's a few things in here that's nice just to get out of the way. A few things to pick up. I've got to go up to Barleybur, but I actually want, I think, to go not this way. Where is it? How do I get there? This way. I'm going to pick up this crest, which is part of the Explorer deeds for this area. Yeah, history of the Dunedain. I'll remove that temporarily because it's going to be a while before I get the others, but while I'm in Bree. So, everything in this, pretty much every skill that this character currently has is going to be nerfed. Which is going to make it essentially unplayable as a heroic +2 character. Well, you can play it as a heroic +2 character, but it's not going to be much fun. Not too far away. Talk to Sig Mandrake. Yeah, it's a level 14 quest. That's good. I'll actually remove that from the list. I'll actually temporarily move that from the list. Now, down here, isn't it, is the Mandrake shop. So yeah, just doing a little bit of questing. So I've now got to start getting the virtue traits up for Bree. And tiny turtles, 6 of them, and I'll look at getting those. So yeah, doing quests is the simplest way of getting virtue traits for a heroic +2 character. I'll go and have a look, go and talk to the mayor in a little while. I'll actually want to get the South Bree, which is part of the whole process. Because if I don't have South Bree, then I'm going to have all sorts of problems. Okay, South Bree is now tagged. Good. Now the turtles are outside, but I'm going to be... Well, actually, turtles are there. No, I want to keep going in the inside Bree. Yeah, so quests to do, and this, I think, is too high a level. Yep, too high a level to get. Yeah, won't be long. Should be level 15. Oh, I'll put some. Yep, I've got 2 of these. That should push me up to 15 pretty quick. Got to talk to the mayor. Yeah, so I'm not going to do. Don't intend doing the low level quests first. What can I do for you? Okay, can't go to Trestle Bridge yet. Just that little bit too lower level to be able to do those, but talk to Barleman, and Barleman should be up here. It would be a good time to get the crafting quests, but I'm not really going to go for those. Second Watcher, I don't think there's any experience in picking this one up and finishing this one, but I'll get it off my list. Yeah, nothing. None of these have anything to go. Roger.
Hello, friend. Could you help me with something?
Something to comb. It's white, that's good. That's exactly the kind of thing that I need.
Could I speak with you?
And open envelopes. to collect invitation. Yeah, the envelopes are all floating around. There's one here. It runs away. Come on. But yeah, I won't worry about those at the moment. If I continue on, then I will. But, and here's where the difficulty... Oh, okay. You're right in front of me. I'll see if I can pick it up. No, too far away. Okay, let's go into the back door of the Prancing Pony. And we'll go and talk to Bala. Here we go. No time for tours. Adso and the Chief, and go to Buckland. So they're all places that I will pick up. And an unwanted guest. Okay, I will actually talk to Strider. It's on level. I'm doing a little bit of leveling at this point, so doing the epic is not a bad idea. We'll get bandits and things like that. That's my... Nope. Talk to Strider. I don't think any of these are going to be any good, but let's have a bit of fun.
Are you ready to leave?
Yeah, bandits will count. Their Slayer deeds.
To the Black Wolves' camp, but not all is as it seems.
There is evil afoot.
So you say, Strider. I don't necessarily believe you, but let's test it and see. So, I'm not running at Heroic +2 at this point because I'm inside an instance, but Explosive Deadly Decoy is going to lose a lot of its health and become just explode when hit, basically. Come on.
How can I be of service?
Let's go.
Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. Blindside is going to lose its focus by default. Don't need to get the other one, but I've got the Brigand Slayer now, which is good. It's always nice to be able to get those. A new deed. All the inductions are going to increase in their duration. The casting time, the induction times are going to increase. So that's for Swift Bow, and triple trap is going to disappear. Well, it's going to get further and further down the list, but it's also going to... What's she doing? Come with me. Enforcer. But it's also going to have an induction time, as is Tripwire. Tripwire is going to be... Oh, there's my level. Okay. Tripwire is going to go from a 15-second cooldown out to a 2-minute cooldown, which is basically removing it from the game. But at 15 seconds, you can use it all the time. At 2 minutes, you will not use it at all. And it's still going to have an induction time, but you know what does it matter at that point? Well, let's keep going. Penetrating shot actually is not, by the looks of it, changing, which is this first one in this list of 7, the first 7 that is not changing. Lingering wound is disappearing from Yellowline. So lingering wounds disappearing. The explosive arrow. I don't know if there's things talking about things changing with explosive arrow. At the very least, the bonuses are going to disappear. So that's got a extra damage. You would expect that they will disappear. Quick shot is not going to change, but the stances are going to change, which means endurance stance may well be precision and strength are going to disappear from the Trapper of Foes, because you'll have to put points in the other trait trees to be able to get access to them. So at least initially you're not going to have any access to it. But endurance will, I'm expecting, mean that quickshot will do a little bit of healing. So that's a nice positive.
Stay a moment.
But, you know, it heroic +2, a little bit of healing isn't going to help you all that much. Other things that are going to happen, Heartseeker is disappearing. It's going to redline, so it's not going to be available for yellow. And Exsanguate is going to disappear from that as well. I might not be able to move, but that doesn't mean I can't throw stuff out. There's going to be a new corruption removal because Heartseeker has disappeared. Okay, and go, Amdir. What are you doing, Amdir? Amdir's gone. No, not Amdir. Okay, so.
Sorry.
The Nazgul have crossed the Eisen and are heading for the Shire. The hobbits must be quick-footed enough to escape the wrath of the Nine. And we can only hope that Frodo slips through the traps of the enemy.
Oh dear, what's happening? Okay, so I also have a whole lot of level 15 stuff to actually use, so I'm going to actually start moving those in, start putting those on. Okay, Strider, what have you got? Okay, that cloak's going to be nothing compared to what I've got.
I have a task.
Talk to Constable Underhill, level 15.
What road did you take, Frodo? The ringwraiths ride openly in the Shire, but there are places which are even more terrible and dangerous. If you choose the path I fear, search for the light in the darkness.
Oh, I could probably get away with that. And this takes me to Coombe, which means I get the stable point. Now these I think are going to be too low. So I'm not really going to be doing anything in here.
What do you
Okay,
need?
the bracelet, yeah, let's hand that in. It's an anniversary thing, but that's okay. Now, as I said, I've got a whole heap of these to go. Level 15 gear. I will actually go to, instead of doing Constable Underhill, I'm actually going to go back to Bree.
Greetings.
So I'll go back to Bree via Michelle Delving, I think. As I said, I've got a whole heap of these to go. I've got South Bree now, so that's pretty easy. Good, I don't have to pick this one up. Westbury it is. Westbury. Kick all of these in because although I'm running Heroic +2, I really need all the best gear that I can lay my hands on. Okay, so I have going to do a little bit of riding to Adso's camp, I think, and I'll put these on while I'm doing it. I am level 15, but level 15 on, level 15 on, level 15 now on, level 15 now on, level 15 now on. These up here are level 18s, a little bit far ahead, but these are not, so both of these are useful. Both of those are useful. Both of those are, well, why are they level 10? Both 15 are equipped. Okay, so yeah, this one is not as good because that's a critical rating. That critical rating just outweighs everything else. Out of combat run speed is much better. That's not crit. That's not crit. So those are all sellable. Let's grab Adso's camp, and I've got some quests to do around here. So I'm going to open the shop so I can sell stuff while I'm at it, because there's going to be things to sell. But Adso, hello! No time for tours, yes. But more importantly, satchel time. And sell almost everything, I think. Being a subscriber means that I get to sell everything while riding and doing all sorts of other things. It's just one of the perks. Yeah, Bill. Okay, now we've got to go back. We get a little bit of experience for doing that. But I've got more things to sell. It's always nice taking advantage of the of riding times to do this stuff. It's nowhere near as good. And one more. Do a bit of repairing. No repairing needed. Okay, what else have I got?
What do you need?
And
Might I speak with you?
brigands. Now brigands are slayer deeds, so that's good. That actually happens. That's getting locked in. That's getting removed. That's getting removed at this point because it's not actually a slayer deed. Not slayer deed related. Slayer deeds just, it's so much more important to do questing with slayer deeds involved. Just makes things so much faster. Boarheads, I'll accept it, but I'm not actually going to be doing it. So brigands, and they are up here. So the slayers, well, Ered Luin, I am actually doing, well, I'm actually got 3 of 7. I've got these first 2 filled out, and I've got another one to go. But I'm actually going to change over to the what would be my 4th, because it's got 7 points that I can end up going in there, even though I can't slot it in yet. I don't want to make any mistakes with getting trait points that are not useful. Okay, so let's start picking up some. Now they're yellow. It's just going to be the way of it. But so I've got the Eye of Sauron to worry about. they are still going to fall. The Eye of Sauron is still going to be an issue, but and bowmen are not too much of an issue. I'm only going to do them individually, so I can't do them in groups. And these larger induction times are going to make things problematic for the Eye of Sauron, but that's okay. Triple trap time. Good, gone. Now I'm going to Eye of Sauron. I'm going to go for Resistance of Vitality because that's my default. Okay, a warrior, you'll come to me, thank you. See, I have Sauron, I lose my induction time. But longer induction times are going to be problematic. Done. Let's keep going. This maximum speed is going to end up being 25 rather than 30. I don't know why they've decided to do that, but do that they have. There's some talk about it being it's a bowman, that's good. Gone. Now I've got 7 more to go. Okay, well, let's get 7 more. As I said, those boars get removed because they're not actually Slayer Deeds. If I was running solo self-found, I'd be using them to get the medium hides, but that's not an issue with this particular character. I've decided not to do the crafting component. I just want to play it. So I'm using all of my other characters to do the crafting, and then I get better quality crafted materials as well. So it's not inconsiderable to do it that way. Okay, another one. And you can see just how fast this is going for Heroic +2 with over-leveled creatures. Over-leveled creatures, and I'm still just taking them out as basically as needed. Just so good. And as I said, it's going away, but play it while you can. Still no date on when it's going to disappear. I have Sauron. Okay, 3 more to go. As I said, these are part of the Slayer Deeds, so that's good. At some point I might come back and pick up those Slayer Deeds, so it's always good to get the virtue traits from them, from the questing, as well as getting them from it's the toughness version. Okay, 2 more to go. And the only Heroic +2 character better than this at this point is the Lore Master, the new Lore Master. Hey, and the trap blew it up. Good stuff. Okay, let's go for the last one and then head back. of Sauron. Done. Okay, now let's go and hand those in. All pretty quick, and the hunter is just so nice. The current version of the hunter is the heroic +2 hunter. There's so many options that you've got to be able to play it, and they as I said, they're just removing it. Oh dear. So play it while it lasts. If you've got a hunter, or even you want to start one up, just play it while you can enjoy it. Okay, so pressing matters. So I'm level 15, so I've got a quest to go. I've got the hunter quest to go. Got some more of those to pick up.
Just a moment.
Finish now. What have I got left? Paying bills. Adds those goods. That's another brigand.
Please
And
stay a moment.
Hawthorne might be a little bit too hard for me at this point. And supplies and demands.
Hello there.
Finish that. So what I'm actually going to do now is those two are quite hard, and I'm actually going to, all I'm going to do is I'm going to ride to Buckland and start questing down in Buckland for the next video. So I will come back to these, but they're just that little bit too difficult. I'll take the Slayer Deeds off Eric Lewin because that's really not a high priority. But yeah, I'm going to go down to the entrance of Buckland. I have a quest to hand in there, but that's the no time for tours. But yeah, all these things going to disappear. Disappearing. Piercing trap is going to, instead of being a trap, it's going to be a debuff on the target, which when you hit it will do a bit of healing. Sorry, piercing trap, yeah. Advanced placement disappearing. Complex mechanism, I think that's disappearing because traps are basically disappearing. Armor End is actually going to be part of it, but I don't know exactly how they're going to do it. Wounded Prey, Merciful Shot, yeah, no idea whether that's going to change. It's not really part of the heroic +2. Improved Distracting Shot, don't know. One trap disappearing and emergency preparations disappearing. I'm expecting it's disappearing. There's no particular reason for it to stay. It's consistent. That's triple traps moving down the tree, but the cooldowns on those things, on the traps, are going to be such that you may as well not play them. And I will continue. I will hand this quest in. Should be just down here, I think. But I will continue this in the next video. Okay, everyone. Have a good one. Catch you next time. Bye all.